gonna get it there. I swear I didn't think we were gonna get it there. I did not think we were gonna get it there. No way. fire tonight. We're on fire. I'm sensing another big one coming. Another pair of lollipops. Ooh, those three right there. Little teaser right there. Volleys, pentagons, hearts, all of that good stuff. I need it all. Oh, come on. Don't tease me. No, don't tease me. They really just teased it 5 minutes in a row. Wow, they really teased it like that. Teased it that hard. What is that? Oh my god. Oh my god. No way. I was stopping the autoplay. You can see me clicking stop. I was literally pushing the stop button and it just hit. That's insane. Wow. I don't know what to do, man. Like, you gotta tell me here. What are we doing at this point? You gotta talk to me here. You gotta tell me what are we doing here. After this, because that's what I'm waiting here, delayed for your response right here. Before we proceed, we need to see what the next step is. We need to start planning ahead. What are we gonna do with these funds? Because this is a jackpot right here. So we need to decide if we're gonna walk away after this jackpot, or if we're gonna continue playing. The amount does play a factor in that. The amount is unknown. So we don't know if this is going to be $5,000. We don't know if it's going to be 100. We don't know what it's going to be. It could be We don't know what it's gonna be. He said enough with this game. Come on. Give us something big so it can be enough with this game. That one hurt. Wow. They don't have crash here? Let's go back here. This is where it all started. Come on. It's a $50 bonus buy. We hit. We hit a $50 bonus buy, 2 spins in. Wow. Ridiculous, huh? More hooks, more explosions. Ah. Come on, come on, come on. What's she gonna pay? What's she gonna pay, man? Oh, we're anxious here. Don't play games. Actually pay out. Don't mess around here. Actually pay out. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Big boys. Big boys coming. Big fish is coming in. Big fish coming in. Gonna catch ourselves a big bass tonight. Gonna hang it on my wall. It's gonna be a big bass with a big splash. Come on, baby. We need 2 more fishermen to make it through. We need 2 more fishermen. There's one. We get 1 more fisherman to make it to the next round. Make it to the big jackpot round. 1 more fisherman is all. Oh, we didn't get it. We actually didn't get it. Wow. Buzzkill. Buzzkill. Let's turbo our way into a straight up. No? trying to jinx it that time. Come on. Stop playing games. Stop teasing. Yo, she stopped teasing. Another $50 feature. Let's go. Actually pay this time. Don't do $10 like last time. That was a sick joke. Sick joke. I don't know if I'm ready for this one. I do not know if I'm ready for this one. Hey, 10 cents. Okay, we're ready for this one. We're ready for it. We're ready for it to pay. Come on. That's it. Oh, that's gonna be a big yeah. More fish. Come on, baby. Don't be stingy with the fisherman. The most important thing to get in this game is a fisherman. Without the fisherman, you're nothing. Without the fisherman, you're nothing in this game. It's all about the fisherman. Oh, I forgot a fisherman there. Come on, dude. What a dud. What an absolute dud. We're hitting the jackpot every other spin though, so it makes sense why they wouldn't pay. Everything matters. Stopping that autoplay. I don't care what they give me, I'm stopping that autoplay. We're done here. We're done here. Now we're done with that one. We have $100 exactly. That's crazy. $100. Let's take a look at these horse races. Can we watch these live?
Where?
Ooh.
Blinkers on. Out of square.
Yeah, I'm gonna need help here. We're gonna watch a couple games, study them for a little bit. We gotta study them for a little bit. I've been getting into this lately. So we're gonna do some studying.
Immortal Bliss,
looking strong
Bleak
tonight.
Midwinter, La Naradora.
Because I was watching this the other
Mystic
night
Wonder.
and
Mystic Wonder,
I've seen people
Trance Through
winning.
Life,
I've seen people
Madam
hitting big
Jeanette,
here.
Immortal Bliss. Immortal Bliss.
Mortal
Soon
Bliss.
now, Savon Ice, Aquaholic, Dreams Fulfilled, Dreams Fulfilled, Tripod Terror. Runners arriving at the start here for race 2, Morfordville, take note. This is the Carbine Club of South Australia. Handicap, favourite number 1, Sir Now, at $3.30. He's got the 63 kilos to carry. He is the favourite, however.
Number 1.
Everything else is $7 plus here. Immortal Bliss, number 2, at $7.50. $9 for Savon Ice. Bleak Midwinter's at $9 as well. Now take note, the white cap here will be worn by Dapper Don's rider. The white cap aboard Dapper Don, stablemate of Bleak Midwinter. And they are behind the gates here for race 2. We're over the 1,050 here at Morfordville. Won't be too long before they start to load here. Sir Now is the favourite for Connor Murtagh. Out of square, Tripod Terror, Aquaholic.
Yeah,
Bleak Midwinter, Immortal Bliss, Dreams Fulfilled, Dapper Don, Sir Now, Trance Through Life, Savon Ice, Mystic Wonder, La Naradora, Madam Jeanette.
Number 1 right here. He's the heaviest, 139 pounds. Immortal Bliss is lighter, 132. I might take with Immortal Bliss.
About 30 seconds away before they'll start moving in.
Going light here. Took it. We got the win. We got it on the win.
Moving up. They are coming in. First couple have been loaded here at Morfordville, take note. Tripod Terror's gone up, as has Dapper Don.
Did he not take my bet? Oh, the match already started. That's why I can't place it. Oh, I'll have to wait for
Its
the
position
next
in
one.
the gates. Jamie Mellon riding. Out of square is about to take her position.
Man,
Favourite Sir Now at 320. Now Savon Ice first up from a spell. Moving in here, take note. Moving up Morfordville. We got half the field in.
Man. I was gonna take that Dreams.
So
I
you'll
was
need
gonna
to be
take
quick
number
getting your
2.
bets on now. Aquaholic's about to load. Aquaholic about to move in. There might be 6 out here. Now Dreams Fulfilled waiting its turn to come up. Dreams Fulfilled going in now. 1,050 the distance. Madam Jeanette about to come in next. That will leave La Naradora, Mystic Wonder, Prance Through Life, and the favourite Sir Now. So there's about 4 out here. Race 2. Favourite Sir Now at 3:30 with the 63 kilos. 3 out. Mystic Wonder coming in now. La Naradora. And Sir Now will complete the line and will be set to run here. Remember, the white cap is on Dapper Don here. Stablemate Oblique Midwinter. Same stilts, different caps. Sir Now coming in now. So the light's blinking. Race number 2 here at Morfordville. Beautiful day.
So
they're set to run.
That would be Sir Now.
They're
That's
set now. Sir
yellow
Now, the
coat
favourite.
right here. This is horse number
They're
1.
ready.
Yeah.
Stand by. Oh no, Sir Now.
I got him next one. I don't have.
There's an issue with Dapper Don. Take note now. So I thought they were ready, but there's an issue with Dapper Don. They're going to take it out and have a look at it. So Dapper Don's the issue, not Sir Now, who is still out behind the gates. So just Bleak Midwinter, the stablemate's going to be vetted too. So terrible luck here so far for the Clark and O'Shea team. Both of them are going to be vet checked here. Dapper Don and Bleak Midwinter. Just when we were nearly ready here for the second, the Carbine Club of South Australia. Sir Now was about to load, and then these.
Upcoming. All right, here it is. This is it right here. Upcoming. Brave Design is going to be the next race. The next race is different ones, man. Yeah. Alright. Whatever. We're going with Brave Design. This is Morfordville, right?
La Naradora is very deep, and Sir Now's holding the fence. Then Madam Jeanette back in 5th from Immortal Bliss. Then Aquaholic midfield the rail, a length away in the field. Then two Prance Through Life. Then Tripod Terror out of square. Dreams Fulfilled and Savon Ice from the wide gate went back to the rear. Up before the home corner now, and Sir Now the toppy. He used gate 1 to perfection. He straightens up a length and a half clear now. Gets away too with the 63 kilos. After it now is Aquaholic. Down the outside, Immortal Bliss starting to chime in as well. 250 to run. Sir Now the inside. Immortal Bliss out of squares, getting out and running on with the blinkers on first time. It's out of square, out wide, hitting the lead with the shades on. Out of square, coming clear from Tripod Terror, and out of square defeats Tripod Terror, Aquaholic, probably in that order. Sir Now, the weight just carried him down, and have a look at Savon Ice, storming home from the back with Dreams Fulfilled. They were both making headway. Then came Immortal Bliss. Next in Bleak Midwinter, Dapper Don, La Naradora, Mystic Wonder, and it was one of the last to clock in. Out of
Spur, followed in by Breezy's Eclipse, and then TMI with What Do You Mean with Solar Heart. Deeper out on the track was What a Stretch. Further back to Tarrant's Rock.
For sure.
Then Lily of Galway with Harbour City.
100%,
and last in was Immortal Joy. Chili Reaper, Drift Delayed. put the writing on the wall, though. Benalla last time out to suggest that a win wasn't too far away. A big gap to third on that occasion behind Betwitchery. And Chili Reaper's been able to finish over the top and score. Good effort from Future Soldier. Second up from a break and a solid debut from Kilmer. They've got clear of Infer, who took the shortcuts up the inside and will run on into fourth money. So Chili Reaper first. She's a 3-year-old bay filly by Pariah out of High-Low Bet. For K. Bashir and B. Bashir, Patrick and Michelle Payne of Plumpton combined with Harry Grace to score. Second in will go the way of number 1, Future Soldier. 3-year-old Bay Gunning will War Chand out of Mystic League. Charles Casser and Neil Farley. 4, Kilmer will be third by Frosted out of Antarctic Miss, Tim Fitzsimmons and Jack Hill. Fourth in should go to Infer number 3. $1.65 to 2.10. Chili Reaper has finished over the top to score by just on a length. So interim numbers are 11, 1, 4 and 3. 11, 1, 4 and 3. Time for the race was 104.64. 104.64. The margins were a length by a half head. Won by a half head, the margins after the running of race.
I'm waiting for mine. Sir, now I'm taking. I got horse number 2, Immortal Bliss, coming up. I got Immortal Bliss just to win. I'm gonna keep it simple. $21 it pays. Already took it. Ah, man. I can't. I have to wait for the next one. Oh. Yeah, that's Morphitville. Alright, so I am in on it. Alright. Just making sure I bet on the right one. How do I know when this game is starting? This one would. With Brave design. Oh, it says it starts at 8:27. Now I get it. Alright. Now it makes sense. Understood.
State Warrior, Golden State Warrior, Golden State Warrior. Golden State Warrior, Fam Horses in the yard for the man Hari. Third race, Freight Train is the elector. This horse at Bendigo 2 starts ago just got a little bit fizzed up when the speed went into the race. Went to Flemington last time and was beaten by a good one in No Fuss. And even though it's had the one start at the trip and failed, he might be looking for it again. He's a talent. Preferential, number 16, coming out of the same race that the previous winner came out of. So the form lines are pretty strong. Muktamil coming out of that mixed race there at Moonee Valley, where they went hard early and chopped and changed, eventually won by the bolter Denmark on a heavy 8, but he's pretty consistent. He's knocking on the door, and Nearing Liberty's been racing without luck, but also has ability, and getting up to a trip where it was just outside the placings Melbourne Cup week behind Elmer Rise on Oaks Day, and Elmer Rise is a nice horse. So the form lines are there over a trip. In the end, I went Freight Train predominantly because of the draw, but it's a pretty difficult race. Mark Hunter's thoughts now. Wonder Kid. Wonder Kid, Fam Gordon, Ghetto Superstar, and Factor, and War Chime. War Chime.
I don't hear them talking. Why is he whispering? Oh, they're looking good tonight. 18 looks really good. I'm scared of horse 18.
Nearing Liberty Ghetto Superstar, Preferential Am Factor, Wartime Golden State Warrior, Wonder Kid and Port Phillip and Muktamil and Ghetto Superstar and Freight Train. Freight Train, Golden State Warrior, Wartime Am Factor, Preferential, Nearing Liberty, Port Phillip. Muktamil, Roguery and Ghetto Superstar. Freight Train, Wartime. Freight Train, Wartime, Golden State Warrior, Port Phillip, Wonder Kid, Muktamil, Ghetto Superstar, Roguery and also Fam Gorman, Preferential Am Factor, Nearing
Port
Liberty.
Phillip does not
Nearing
stand a chance.
Liberty and also Am Factor, Preferential, Golden State Warrior, Port Phillip, Wonder Kid and Roguery and Fam Gorman and Ghetto Superstar and Muktamil, Wartime and Freight Train. On the track for the Manhari, race number 3 due in just under 4 minutes. Freight Train, Ghetto Superstar, Muktamil and also Wonder Kid, Golden State Warrior, Am Factor, Nearing Liberty, Fam Gorman and Roguery and Ghetto Superstar.
This is the race coming up right now. Oh, this is Cauleyfield.
Port Phillip and Wartime and Freight Train, Wartime, Freight Train, Roguery, Nearing Liberty and Am Factor. Port Phillip, Ghetto Superstar, Wonder Kid, Fam Gordon, Muktamil,
Where are we taking here? Port Phillip? This is a race starting right now. We gotta go quick. Let's go Golden State Warrior. That's who we're taking. $2 pays 30 if Golden State Warrior wins. We got that guy right there, the Golden State Warrior. I took him. I didn't know this one was starting right now. Once he said the race is starting in 3 minutes, I jumped. So now I know there's the Cauleyfield race and then there's the Morphic Field race.
So at the stalls, race number 3 about to be called forwards.
About to be called
Thanks,
forward.
John. Yes, Freight Train $3.90 ahead of Preferential at $4.50. So that money continues for Preferential. So we updated you earlier. It's now $4.60 into $4.20 with bookmakers. So good support for the second favourite. Just looking for anything else from these longer priced horses. Golden State Warriors out the gate, 11 to 16.
That's what we
Roguery,
got.
14 out to 18.
We got Golden
Ghetto
State
Superstar
Warrior.
number 14 was hitting the line well the other day, even though Ghetto Superstar has a 9th next to its name. He was hitting the line okay, and he's around $10 and did touch single figures moments ago at $9.50. So in beautiful sunshine, the horses have assembled over at the gates at the 2,000 metres. There's usually, when the horses go behind the barriers, just a slight adjustment to the position of those gates so they can all get past and then move into a famous starting point. Of course, the Caulfield Stakes start. Milling around next to the old semaphore board, and they're just starting to move in now. Getting set. Third event, Preferential is the first one, along with Roguery and also Freight Train.
Once we get a feel for everything, we're going to start pressing on bets.
Favourite holds the call by 40 cents, but
now
even more support now for Preferential. Hutchie, even more support Preferential, the second elect now, so only 40 cents on VOP between Freight Train and Preferential. Golden State Warrior is going into the stalls.
That's us. We're Golden State.
Ghetto Superstar is in. Mukdamil is about to join them with also Wonder Kid, War Chime, and Nearing
Wonder
Liberty.
Kid. I didn't
so
even
we've got
know
about
that guy was
4 to
going
come
in
along
there.
over there at the 2,000.
That's a scary name, Wonder
War
Kid.
Chime is in, Theo Nugent. War Chime is in, Nearing Liberty, coming to an outside stall. And Factor, who was supported at odds the other day, $31 here, taking another turn. 3 to get set over there at the 2,000. Here's Mukdamil. Johnny Allen, Trent Busserton and Natalie Young. The first winner, of course. Wonder Kid goes up. Wonder Kid for the My Racehorse crew.
We're the
and
Warriors.
Factor
Come on.
to the outside.
Give us a little $30 boost.
They're ready to go.
Oh yeah,
Racing
they're ready.
At the 2,000 meters.
They are
War
ready.
Chime in the middle jumped away pretty well with Fam Gorman.
They are ready. Come on, where's Golden State?
On the inside, and there's Nearing Liberty starting to zoom across the face of the field and lead it outright. So it's Nearing Liberty from Fam Gorman, Preferential, and then Wonder Kid out deeper from Golden State Warrior. A length and a quarter to Freight Train, who's a little bit more relaxed today at the moment. 7th on the inside of Mukdamil. A length and a half away in the field. War Chime, Ghetto Superstar, and then came Factor, Roguery, and Port Phillip is at the end. Wonder Kid's eventually worked up the hill and is going to take it up now. So the leader is Wonder Kid by about a length and 3/4, Fam Gorman. Nearing Liberty is third the inside, and 4th is Golden State Warrior.
Oh, we're
a length
fourth
and a half
right now.
to the well-supported second
right
favourite Preferential, and then came Mukdamil.
That's us right there in fourth.
A length and a quarter Freight Train, and then came War Chime, Ghetto Superstar, and Factor. 2 lengths to Port Phillip, and at the end of the field is
right there. We got a chance.
So the leader is
cutting
Wonder
in.
Kid's
We're
just taken off a little on
him.
the jock
We're
here.
closing
Comes
him.
towards the side of the course at the 1,000 metres and led by a good 2 1/4, Fam Gorman. Nearing Liberty third on the inside of Golden State Warrior. A length and a half to Mukdamil, Preferential. Then Freight Train. Next in the field is War Chime at the 750 as they try and get a breather midway. Factor hooked out 3 wide to get get going, and Rogery's going to
Man,
track it.
Red is so
Ghetto
far
Superstar
ahead.
back to second last, and at the end of the field is Port Phillip. 500 to go. Wonder Kid is the leader by a length and a quarter. Fam Gorman, then nearing Liberty the rails. Next in the field, Golden State Warrior as they dial it up.
We're right there.
Preferential next on the inside.
We are
Sticking to
right
the
there.
inside for now, and then
Sticking to the
came
inside.
Muktamil and Am Factor. Wonder
Stick
Kid at
to
the
the inside. Come on,
250
right
from
there,
nearing Liberty.
Stick to
Fam
the
Gorman,
inside.
preferential
Come on,
over
pushing
towards
up, we're
the
pushing up,
inside
baby,
from
we're
Golden
pushing
State
up.
Warrior. Muktamil still
We're pushing
Wonder
up.
Kid
We're
with
pushing
100
up.
meters to go.
We're pushing
About
up.
a length and a
Come on,
half
we're pushing
nearing
up.
Liberty. Fam Gorman.
Come on, we're pushing up. We're
Wonder
pushing
Kid
up,
in
man.
front with
Come on,
100
we're pushing up,
to
man.
their cheer.
Come on,
Wonder
we're
Kid is
pushing up,
front
man.
from preferential Golden
Come
State
on.
Warrior.
Why didn't you push up, man? Come on.
Followed by Freight.
Oh, man. We were right there.
Next.
We were right there.
Nearing Liberty, War Chime,
That's
and
like a
Port Phillip,
$30
Factor,
hand.
And last to complete Rogery. Wonder Kid for Bo Mertens was a lot.
Pearl. Now Davika.
Odds on that.
Yeah, this
That's
is the
insane.
David Coles AM Stakes here,
paid
and they're on the
34
way to the
1.
barriers. Favourite is Still Trapped, number 4. It's been $1.90 in from $3, so it's been well found here, number 4. One Brave Design, the Colt, $3.60 into $3 is having backing late. 5 Salty Pill, $5 out from $4.60. They are the only 3 in the market. Showcap number 10 is at $19. Best supported number 4, but there is late money arriving for number 1. I've gone 4, 1, 5 and 10 here for the third. So Showcap, synthesize, Freedom Flame, Salty
This
Pill,
is our next race.
Salty
We got Brave
Pill,
Design. I'm doubling down on him because we just lost.
Maldavika and Sir Micah, Brave Design and Steel Trap, Brave Design, Steel Trap, Brave Design.
That's us. We're Brave Design. I'm doubling down on him right now. I'm gonna do it.
Showcap, Maldavika.
He doesn't pay much, but that's probably because he's gonna win. $4 pays 13. I got him for win right here. It says win. Need to get in on this.
So Brave Design, Salty Pill, Sir Micah, Maldavika, Steel Trap,
Come on,
Steel
Brave
Trap,
Design.
Showcap.
We are the Brave
Showcap.
Design.
Freedom Flame, synthesize.
I like synthesize also. I'm not gonna lie, I really like that synthesize.
Sir Micah, Salty Pill, Brave Design, Steel Trap. Synthesize at the gates. Still traps into $1.80 now.
Yeah, we're looking at Synthesize and Brave Design. Synthesize and Brave.
Salty Pearl, now Davika.
That's just what I'm predicting. The cash is on Brave. I'm predicting that Synthesize might actually
At the gates here. Saltyville, Maldavika, Sir Micah. Brave Design.
Yeah, it's 3.25 to 1.
Brave Design. Freedom Flame, show cap. Now Davika. Synthesize. Show cap, Brave Design. Freedom Flame, Synthesize. Salty Pill, Maldavika, Steel Trap.
I like they're getting their exercise in, warming up their legs. That's good.
Steel Trap.
Yeah, let them warm up their legs.
Steel Trap, Maldavika. Runners are at the start here. Race number 3, the David Coles Stakes here. They're at the barriers. About 90 seconds away here for race number 3. Steel Trap has been heavily backed to win the race. Steel Trap number 4. $3 into $1.80. Brave Design number 1, the Colt. Trained by the O'Brien team, $3.10. Very solid. Salty Pearl at $5.50, did touch $6. So it's an intriguing 2-year-old battle coming up here with Steel Trap holding favouritism with 60 seconds of betting time here for the third. At the gates. So runners about to start to load. Race number 3. The David Coles Stakes here for the third event for the 2-year-olds. $1.80 Steel Trap, so impressive. First up from a spell. Found one better. Brave Design, the Colt. And he's the danger according to the market. $3 now, $2.90. They begin to load. So money arriving for the toppy. $5.50 now for number 5,
Wow.
Salty Pearl.
I just got information that Steel Trap is
over
the
the
best
border
horse.
today. They move in. Freedom Flame about to take its position. So they move forward. Maldavika has gone in. So it leaves Sir Micah, Steel Trap, and also Brave Design and Salty Pearl. There are 4 runners to load here.
That's
for the
our
David
biggest threat.
Coles.
Steel Trap is our biggest threat. I just learned
$1.80
that
Steel
right now.
Trap for
I
Jamie
just
Mellon.
learned that right now.
He's running the favourite now.
He is our biggest threat.
Brave Design certainly well back to beat her though. Sir Micah
He's a trap.
for Travis Dowdle and Rochelle Milnes. Won a race at Murray Bridge on debut. They're having a throw at the stumps here with Sir Micah. Brave Design completes it. So we're set here for the David Coles. Steel Trap runs the favourite. And they're all in. Set to run now. All set. Lights on. Stand by. Steel Trap runs the favourite. They're ready. Set now. Light still blinks.
All right, we're getting pumped up for it.
Holding
We're at
them,
the
the
gates.
2-year-olds
Pumped.
here. Still waiting. Now they're releasing,
Come
away
on.
and racing,
Strong start.
synthesise off
Strong
the
start.
inside, away only fairly,
Still
Still
Trap
Trap
got a
won the
strong
start, but there
start. I'm
goes
not
the
liking
Colt.
that at all.
Brave Design rushing forward, so's Maldavika. So Brave Design led Maldavika, Still Trap takes hold, goes back to third inside Sir Micah. A length away in the field to synthesise, then came outside
there,
of it
though. We're
Show
up there.
Cap, and 2 lengths away to Salty Pearl and Freedom Flame. So the toppy led the way. Brave Design led by a length to Maldavika. Sir Micah's third and Still Trap is going to follow Brave Design everywhere here. She hugs the rail, the filly. A length and a half away to Show Cap, synthesise, Salty Pearl, Freedom Flame last of all. 400 to go. Brave Design the leader, travels well. Salt on the inside in second. Now coming up. After it's Still Trap, they turn the bend. Brave Design swung wide and Still Trap starting to come after him now. They've got 300 to go. Brave Design gave a kick. Trying to run it down here is Still Trap the inside. The filly starting to come after the Colt. 100 metres to go. Up on the inside, Still Trap goes to the lead from Brave Design. Still Trap, the filly has her way and Still Trap wins. Brave Design second, 3 lengths away to Salty Pearl. From Synthesize and Sir Micah, Freedom Flame, Show Cap, and last of all was Maldavika. So the winner, Still Trap, along the inside. The filly takes out the race, defeating the Colt, Brave Design. And they
behind the gates and the loading process about to commence. 1,300 metres here for this second event on the program. More give it. About to move in for Matty Lloyd to a centre gate. Just Jenny will have the inside gate for Paul Gatt. So Bold Strike has been heavily tried here. Champagne Express easy 460 to 8. Oceanella $8.50 down to 8, back to 9. 650 to 8, simply outrageous.
Take your money,
Barreling's
Moon.
gone to 26 and Varfee
Take your money, Moon, just to
14
win.
to 850. More give it. Comes to the back of the gates and goes in. Rider of Just Jenny, Paul Gatt, in the structure of the stalls. Just a little reluctant to come forward here, Just Jenny.
I got money, Moon.
So Just Jenny moves into line. One of 8 horses qualified here for the Inglis extra bonus. $100,000 up for grabs for the qualified horses. Bold Strike, Champagne Express, Just Jenny, Money Moon, Simply Outrageous, Barreling, Derating, Varfee. All
I
with
took Champagne Express
an
also.
extra 100,000 on the line here. Horses paid up for the Inglis Graduate Race Series.
All right, there we got 2.
So a handful out of line. Oceanella's away. Money Moon, Libby Ann away from the gates as well.
Oh no, it already
Paul Gatt
started.
still out of the saddle of Just Jenny. Varfee 14 into 8. The favourite, Bold Strike, has been 220 into 190. Champagne Express out the gate to 950.
I was trying to take
$9
Champagne
Oceanella,
Express also,
750
but
back to
it's
7.
too late.
Simply Outrageous. Who's looked good at the jump outs.
Says it's already started.
Sitar about to move in. Libby Ann away from line. Derating out also. And Money Moon to move forward as well. So Libby Ann for Kate Walters goes into the gates. Sitar away. 3 left to move in. Taking another turn, Money Moon. Just wanting to back away when it was time to go forward. And Derating, patiently waiting out the back, has the widest gate. So Money Moon managed to get right down to the back of the chute after being right behind the gates when it was time to go. Theodore Ladd climbs out of the saddle and Money Moon is being trotted forward minus the rider. So now just Sitar and Derating to get set. 1,300 metres. Lovely sunny conditions here in Western Victoria. Sitar goes in. Derating will complete them. The Russ Studio Jewelers. This is race 2. A Saturday maiden with a fair bit of more of a chunk of cash thrown on for a handful of these.
Yeah, we got Money Moon. We're yellow. We're yellow and black.
They're ready to
with
go.
The stars. We got the yellow and the black, the gold
Stand
stars.
by for a start.
We got gold stars, man. Money Moon. Come on, Money Moon. That's $100
Looks
on
to
the line.
stand
Come on.
well now. Signal is there. They're off and racing. Beginning well was more. Give it from the centre of the line. Just Jenny fast away. Going quick. Ocean Express is hunting forward. Henzy Lady up very deep. And Varfi going through to be one off the inside. 1,100 metres to go. Sorting themselves out. More Give It Just Jenny. Ocean a line of 3 with Ocean Express 4 out. Varfi is settling down in 5th. And Bold Strike got into a lovely spot. 6th on the inside. Henzy Lady next from 2 Cube. Then Levy Ann followed in turn by Derating. Barreling next. Further back in the field to Simply Outrageous. Under pressure, Money Moon, and tailed out is Sitar. Along the side, pace has been hot. Just Jenny retained the rails and the lead from Ocean Alamore. Give it 3 wide. Right behind them, the heavily tried Bold Strike from Varfi. Champagne Express. Henzy Lady deep. 2 Cube hemmed away between horses, followed by Derating. Next in the field was Barreling. Further back to Simply Outrageous. Around the turn, Ocean Ella. With on the inside, Just Jenny. They caught it together. The rails open now for Bold Strike. Into the clear now, Varfi coming on. Ocean Ella with the lead, but Bold Strike storming up the inside. 2 Cubes searching for runs behind them. Derating out deep of RF.
God,
Bold Strike with the lead at the 100. Now 2 lengths in front.
Wow.
From the back, Simply Outrageous, but it's Bold Strike. Bold Strike for the money. Bold Strike first, beat Simply Outrageous. And Varfi from 2 Cubed and Barreling. Next across was Ocean Ella in company with Just Jenny and Derating. They were followed by Champagne Express.
Were in last place.
Further back in the field to Sitar, More Give It, Money Moon, Livy Ann and Henzy Lady was
we were in last place.
The My Racehorse Syndicate and an extra $100,000 with the win of Bold Strike. First up for the Martine, previously prepared by Wendy Cowley off a 4th at Kite and back in December. A transfer of stables, a lovely ride from Linda Meach. Pace was good early. She got into a terrific spot trailing them, and then just when she was starting to look for somewhere to go, the rail opened and through she went, and the Son of Too Darn Hot has been far too good. Encouraging debut from Simply Outrageous. The filly has made some good ground from the second half of the field. The stablemate Barreling has run on well deep out. Just Jenny battled on side.
Why is it playing this music? Alright, I will. So this is race 3 sale. Which one am I taking this time? Hold on, I need to fix this because it's playing music and I want to hear the actual guy talking, not music. But yeah, I'm gonna take your advice about the one. Hopefully I make it in time. Damn, we got a couple minutes before this starts. I'm just gonna take one like you said. It's horrible odds though. Wow.
Okay, if you were with us earlier, welcome back. If you're just joining us, a warm welcome along to Saturday racing in South Korea. It is the eve of the Korean Derby, of course. We are at Seoul for this 10-race Saturday programme. We're up to race 3 on the card, and pretty dismal out there, to be honest. The rain is just about easing up now, but still better to be indoors than out there on a horse. Obviously, very, very wet track as well. The official going is sloppy. We don't expect that to change, even if the rain is easing up. Oh, pretty small field for our first item on the agenda for this afternoon's session. Race 3, 1200 metres, Class 5 handicap, just the 8 runners. The overall top pick is Eclipse Lucky. Number 1, Eclipse Lucky, the top pick. From number 5, Nigile Yeojong. Number 4, Songam Sky. And number 2, Yes Angel. 1, 5, 4 and 2, our top choices. Well, number 1, Eclipse Lucky, a 4-year-old called Min Se-young, aboard for trainer So Hong-soo in the Jo Hyun-soo colours. And of course, Moon will be sporting these colours on Eclipse the King in the Korean Derby tomorrow. Eclipse Lucky, he's raced 3 times so far. He did nothing on debut, but he was a winner at start number 2 on February the 9th. That was at 1200 metres, and Eclipse Lucky raced handy throughout and ran on for a very narrow score. Came back out at this class, 1300 metres on March the 23rd. This time Eclipse Lucky led, and he actually led up until around about a furlong to go. Ended up finishing a close 4th. Comes into a very nice gate today. We'll expect him to be on speed. Eclipse Lucky, have to say, I don't think he'll need to be much better than he was last time if he is to win this. So Eclipse Lucky, the one to beat here. That's reflected in the betting, 170 in the win pool for Eclipse Lucky. So the strong favourite. Second favourite is not the second pick, sorry. Number 5.
He's a very strong favourite. His pay is less than if we can have the Baccarat.
By with distinction. Lim De Bin is riding for trainer Jung Ho Ik. 1 win from 6 starts. That was back in January. Came over the 1200 metres. It was at this class, though. He actually got promoted to this class, did Nagila Yejong, after a couple of runner-up finishes at Class 6. So he got that win in January at this class. He then parted company with his rider back on his next start back in February. That earned him a barrier trial. He came through the trial. He returned to action April the 12th. Ran okay from gate 11, finished 5th of 11. So he had the widest gate that day. Certainly got his fair share of weight again here, 57 kilos on his back. But, you know, if he keeps company with his rider, I have to say he's got to be in with a good chance here, if not necessarily on a win line. But certainly he should be looking to get the closest to Eclipse Lucky. Number 4, Songam Sky, is the third pick. A bit more experience for this 4-year-old filly. She's by Mr. Crow, Kim Ok-sung, riding for trainer Park Byung-il. 2 wins from 20. The latest of those was at this class and at this distance in March. It was an all-filly affair that day, pretty much led from gate to wire. Came back out on the 19th of April, did Songam Sky, and ran a close 3rd, having led. She is another one who'll be competing for the early lead, and a good chance of hanging around for the business end. Number 4, Songam Sky. Rounding out the numbers is number 2, Yes Angel, a to honour and serve filly. Lee Hyuk riding for trainer Park Jae-woo. 1 of 2 in the colours of owner Cho Chang-yu. And
Well, Yes Angel, just the 4 starts. She got her sole win at start number 3 in March. It was over this distance front-running performance. Did struggle a little bit when sent up to 1,400 metres for her first try at this class on April the 6th, but should be happier back down in trip today. Nice lightweight, good gait. Yes Angel can be a factor. This is race 3 in Seoul. Our numbers are 1, 5, 4 and 2.
That horse is supposed to be like King Kong or something. uh, I hope we can get our first one, because we're 0 for 2 right now. We're 0 for 2.
Race 3 Seoul, 1,200 metres, Class 5 handicap. Just the 8 runners. Number 1, Eclipse Lucky, is the favourite in at 170 on a win line. So a firm favourite, Eclipse Lucky, ahead of number 5, Nagila Yajong at 360. Number 2, Yes Angel at 660. And it's 10s bar those. Number 4, Songham Sky, best of the rest. A little bit for number 3, Many Shark at 15s. The others well in excess of 20s. 6, Gumsong Yoje, 8, Sergeant Light, and 7, Jera Queen in ascending order. So the rain just about stopped. It's still pretty breezy, pretty chilly out there. Not the most pleasant of spring days. Many Shark, the first one to go in, up into gate number 3. As the pools have now closed, Eclipse Lucky held firm, 170 the favourite. Number 5, Nagila Yajong, will jump. Final dividend will be 350. Songham Sky, Jera Queen, and Eclipse Lucky coming forward, as Sergeant Light will go up into gate 8. Sergeant Light just ducked out again. Yet to win in 13 attempts is Sergeant Light. Got promoted to this class with a second and a couple of thirds, and has found life quite hard at Class 5. Got a best of 5th. Yes Angel, one of 2 in the colours of owner Cho Chang-yu, up into gate 2. Here comes the other one, that's Gumsong Yoje. As Nagila Yajong will be the last one to come forward. Nagila Yajong goes up. Eclipse Lucky to jump the favourite here. This is race 3 over the 1,200 metres. Ready to go. And they're away, and they're racing. The favourite, Eclipse Lucky, only away fairly. Was one of the slowest out. Sergeant Light's gone very wide from the widest gate. Songham Sky won the start, will be on pace with Nagila Yajong. The favourite will just have to tuck in behind. Eclipse Lucky on the fence. Wider on the course, Gumsong Yoje, and also Jera Queen. Then followed by Yes Angel, Sergeant Light, the back marker, Many Shark. So onto the turn they come. They're tightly bunched together with Songham Sky leading. Nagila Yajong between horses. 3 wide third, Jera Queen. 2 lengths more then to Eclipse Lucky on the inside of Gumsong Yoje and Sergeant Light. And then it's Yes Angel and Many Sharp bringing up the rear. So 2.5 left to travel. They prepare to straighten here with Songham Sky just leading. Jera Queen on the outside. Between that pair is Nagila Yajong. Eclipse Lucky on the inside in around about 4th place, but only a couple of lengths off the lead. Gumsong Yoje, Sergeant Light, and then it's Many Shark and Yes Angel last. But 300 left to go. Songham Sky kicking on here. Goes clear by 2 lengths on Nagila Yajong. Eclipse Lucky can't really get into gear up on the inside. Won't be winning this. Here comes out of the pack Many Shark. It is Song Am Sky. Many Shark in hot pursuit, but running out of track. It's Song Am Sky from Many Shark. Song Am Sky all the way. Song Am Sky wins it. Many Shark in second. And the Gila Yochong third. With Eclipse Lucky, the favourite, fading, beating only a couple home. Well, big grin, as per usual, from Kim Ok-sung. He's won this one on Song Am Sky for trainer Pup Young Il and the owner's Song Am Livestock. She's a 4-year-old filly by Mr. Crow. Third win at start 21. She's won it 2.5 lengths on Many Shark in second, the Gila Yochong in third. Then came Jera Queen, followed in by Sergeant Light. Then it was Eclipse Lucky, who just beat home Yes Angel. And the fading one was Jera Queen. Well, just a little bit tardy out of the gate. There was Eclipse Lucky. There were some adjustments going on just before the gates opened, but they all settled. Got the go-ahead. So it wasn't Jera Queen who was back there and faded.
$2.10 Medaya is the favourite. $8.70 Terra Lee, who was a recent Heath winner, and rocking at midnight $8.90. Moving into the stalls, Coste is about to load in. Storm Season has been placed forwards. Forever in Time to come up riderless. My Zephyrin with also Raina Isabella. Medaya goes in. So it is Medaya, who is the $2 mark here. This filly by Super Seth, the Caulfield Guineas winner. So Medaya favourite as they load away here. Next to join them is Sunday Georgie. Coming up rideless is Forever in Time. So Medaya 205 is its quotes on track at the moment. Was such a soft winner at Sale. Did a good job on that occasion. And this is a natural progression for this filly as Forever in Time. Just a little bit on the flighty side. There's been a little nibble, 17 to 15 for her. Goes up riderless. Forever in Time is in with also Aha Aha. Water Sports taking a wide alley, and that will leave All Business as the starter marches over to the platform. Fourth event is the Assured Insurance Brokers Handicap. All Business coming along.
You're right there, Bomb. Let me know when you're right.
Sizable gate here.
I like this.
Field set.
Right.
Ready.
Right, clear.
And away they go. Medaya midfield away. Storm Season jumped quickly. Coste out fast with also Serena. Also Raina Isabella is showing speed, and Sunday Georgie is in between fillies also. Raina Isabella's going to hold Serena for now, and then Sunday Georgie, and along the inside Coste trying to find a position. Around the outside Rockin' at Midnight's improving its spot. Coste back to fifth. Then came along the inside Storm Season. Forever in Time wider, a length and a quarter. Medaya midfield. Terra Lee next the inside, pulling from All Business. Aha Aha. Second last is Water Sports, and at the end of the field My Zephyr. So the front runner is Serena. Jai McNeil tries to throw the anchor out at the 650 from Rockin' at Midnight. They're 2 lengths Sunday Georgie, Raina Isabella. Then came Forever in Time, who's wider. Next in the field is Coste and Storm Season. Medaya shown her head, a length and a half. Aha Aha. And then came All Business, Terra Lee, Water Sports and My Zephyr. Coming around the home corner, it's Rockin' at Midnight and Serena together. They're a length and a half. Raina Isabella. Storm Season on the inside. Forever in Time wanting to lug in, but still comes on. And Medaya right down the centre of the course is finishing well. Rockin' at Midnight below the 200. Here's Medaya on the outside though. It's Rockin' at Midnight joined and headed by Medaya, and she puts them away. Medaya won it from Rockin' at Midnight. Photo third. Aha Ha Ha. All Business. Then came Serena. Next to finish in the race was Raina Isabella and Storm Season.
I'm not even kidding, my balance should be at like 118 now or something. Yeah, 110.
At $2.10 and $1.30. Medaya did a good job.
Did a good job for sure.
this Super Seth filly's put them away. She'll get a little bit longer as well, and she'll run in better races than this, I'm sure. Medea, number 6 for Ben Will and J.D. Hayes, the winner, defeating Rockin' at Midnight second. Number 8, Johnny Allen for Chris Waller, forced to settle more forward from the wide alley, and she's done a decent job. And then a couple of blouses late. Aha. Will get the third ahead of All Business, 10 ahead of 11, and then Serena behind those. But Medea, a little bit of class there, taking out race number 4. Medea, who is a 3-year-old chestnut filly by Super Seth out of Regalia. The Trelawney Thoroughbreds colours, the green, yellow horses, red sleeves and cap salute here in the 4th event of the day. They've clocked 1:23.72, which is
Seeking Stardom. You got Private Legacy. Private Legacy. Dashing Duchess. Seeking Stardom. Private Legacy. Private Legacy. Hoops. She's a Hustler.
$5. 37.
She's a Hustler.
I got Dashing Duchess.
Okay, Inez, 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 Inez.
What's your name? What's your name? Hello, Bill. 2.5 days ago, the only person that made a difference to get cheese, not $100,000 anywhere.
So hoops, 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 Inez, Inez, hoops, Inez, Dashing Duchess, Dashing Duchess, Dashing Duchess.
Let me double down.
Private Legacy, Private Legacy, Private Legacy. Private Legacy. Episodic. Episodic. Seeking Stardom. Private Legacy. Dashing Duchess. Hoops, Inez. Hoops, Inez. And the red is Waterhouse. Very surreal. Very surreal. Very surreal. And Inez. Inez. Episodic. Episodic. Seeking Stardom. Very surreal. Inez. And Hoops. She's a Hustler. Seeking Stardom. Episodic. Dashing Duchess.
I got Seeking Stardom as a backup. Couple bucks on that will cover the bet if it wins.
She's a hustler. She's a hustler. Dashing Duchess. Inez. Seeking Stardom, Episodic. Very surreal hoops, and Inez, very surreal. She's a hustler. Dashing Duchess. It's a great spot. Runners are heading to the start here for race 4, the Thomas Farm Centaurea Stakes for the fillies and mares. They're arriving at the barriers here for race number 4. You've still got 3 minutes of betting time. Favourite is She's a Hustler. Number 5, just ahead of 4, Seeking Stardom. Both have had backing here. And the others are all drifting. Dashing Duchess, $7, third line of betting here for race number 4. You've got 3 minutes of betting time. They're at the barriers here for the Centaurea. Dashing Duchess, very surreal. Seeking Stardom, Episodic. Inez and Hoops. Inez and Hoops. Inez and Hoops. Seeking Stardom. Dashing Duchess. Private Legacy. Very surreal. Private Legacy, Hoops. Inez. She's a hustler. She's a hustler. Dashing Duchess. Very surreal. Hoops. Okay, they are moving in. Now these runners are coming up, so get your bets on. Dashing Duchess, the first to load. Very Surreal has gone up with Episodic. Seeking Stardom waiting its turn with She's a Hustler. Inez, Private Legacy and Hoops. We've got a field here of 8. Favourite is She's a Hustler, who's been in terrific form. She's got the picket fence next to her name. The Victorian visitor. She moves in now. The Centaurea Stakes. Private Legacy moves up. That'll leave Hoops and Seeking Stardom, and they'll be set to run for race number 4 on the program. The Thomas Farm Centaurea Stakes. And they're all just about locked and loaded. Hoops goes in, Seeking Stardom to complete the line. So She's a Hustler, the favourite. It's drawn in close to the inside. Seeking Stardom goes up. They're set for the 4th. Lights on here at Morfordville. We're ready to run. Stand by, racing, and Dashing Duchess off the inside stepped okay, and the favourite goes forward. She's a Hustler. Not far away, Inez, and also going up there is Very Surreal. So Dashing Duchess will lead, but the favourite She's a Hustler's up there with Very Surreal, and they haven't really found their order yet. Back in about fourth position there is Inez. Seeking Stardom's back beyond midfield, and the speed looked to be okay early. Then Private Legacy, and Hoops is last of all. So Episodic, who was obscured three deep, went around the outside now and takes over the lead position. So Episodic led. The favourite She's a Hustler's now parking in the breeze as they run down the back straight now. Dashing Duchess and Very Surreal, the next pair. Then came Inez, the outsider of the field, sitting back in fifth position. A length and a half away then came Seeking Stardom. So she's positioned third last outside of Private Legacy, and two back to Hoops last of all. Episodic's the leader. She's a Hustler just sitting there outside the lead, and Very Surreal is caught three deep and can't get in. Inez is back in fourth position around the outside of Dashing Duchess. Seeking Stardom moving up to be in about sixth position from Private Legacy underneath of it now as they run past the 800, and 2 lengths away to Hoops. So Episodic, since it's got to the lead, it's certainly been able to control the affairs. She's a Hustler's right there a length away. Very Surreal's had a very tough run. Dashing Duchess is fourth. They're approaching the bend now from Inez. Then came Seeking Stardom, Private Legacy and Hoops. So Episodic led. She's a Hustler. She's about to be given her cue. 400 to go in the Centuria Stakes here. And now She's a Hustler lays down the law. Episodic's on the inside. They turn the bend clear. Back in third position was Private Legacy getting up on the fence. So She's a Hustler now tackled by Private Legacy, who's gone through and taken the lead. 2 lengths away to Seeking Stardom running on, but Private Legacy, it took the shortcuts at the 400. It's a length and a half clear from She's a Hustler, and Private Legacy's going to win. Second, She's a Hustler, and third, Seeking Stardom. Hoops has come from the back and got fourth. Then Dashing Duchess.
Wow, what a fucking turn of events. Wow.
And Episodic gave you a thrill, but ran last of all. The winner, Private Legacy, up on the inside for the Hickman stable.
Global Witness moves up. Kodiak King goes forward now for Brainium away from line along with Toes and Impact. Favourite Kodiak King, but was continuing to drift. Just tightens back into 280 now after getting to a high of 290. Knuckles being back down from a double figure price. Balsam at $6.50. Elation and Joy looking for the mile you would suspect goes into the gates at $3.60. Balsam moving in. 3 left to get set. Grey Sabre, Velouche and Explosive Weather. Explosive Weather just backing down the back of that 1,600 metre chute. Velouche, a $101 chance to move in. Explosive Weather, a $41 chance with the VOP. Light has been turned on. The last 2 move in. The Harris Accident Repair Centre. Maiden is already at the 1,600. Kodiak King, the favourite. They're racing. And beginning well was Grey Sabre along with Knuckle, and they're going up towards the lead with Explosive Weather between them. Kodiak King's going to land 3rd and 4th over on the inside ahead of Toast and Impact. So Grey Sabre goes to the back with Explosive Weather on the outside. Leaders back, and 3rd is the favourite Kodiak King with the heavily tried knuckle to the outer. A length to Toast and Impact, followed by Bedouin Villa. Further back in the race to Elation and Joy, then for Brainium. A further 2 lengths to Global Witness. Balsam second last. And Volush at the tail, running towards the 1,000 metres. Explosive Weather led the way by 2 lengths. Grey Sabre in second, Kodiak King a length and a half away. Third racing underneath of Knuckle. 2 for the back to Bedouin Villa and Toast and Impact. Next pair of the stablemates. They are Elation and Joy, the outside of Vibranium as they go past halfway. Balsam 2 lengths away with Global Witness and last Volush. So Explosive Weather has them rolling along the side of the track. 2 1/4 in front. Grey Sabre second, Knuckle third. Kodiak King's had every chance so far. 2 for the back in the race to Toes and Impact. Then Bedouin Villa, who saves ground back to the inside. 2 or 3 for Brainium. Under pressure, Elation and Joy about 7 or 8 off the lead with 400 left to go. Around the turn, first for home was Explosive Weather, through on the inside, Bedouin Villa. Kodiak King getting out into the clear, Knuckle running on and Toast and Impact out wide. Across the track down to the 150, Bedouin Villa with Kodiak King and out deep, Toast and Impact. Kodiak King, Bedouin Villa sit down to fight it out with Toast and Impact charging at them. Kodiak King responds to the riding and wins. Kodiak King won it, beat Bedouin Villa or Toast and Impact. Next across the line was Balsam into fourth from Grey Sabre, Explosive Weather. Next across was Knuckle, Elation and Joy. Well back in the race for Loosh. In company with those was Vibranium, and pulling up quickly after the line was Global Witness.
Wow, we went last almost.
Kodiak King will score at 260. Had a lovely run in behind them. Just needed some breaks to go his way. Challenges were coming inside and out. Toast and Impact, Bedouin Villa both loomed at him, but when he needed to roll the sleeves up and really get serious late on in the piece, he answered the call of Will Gordon, and Kodiak King will score. Numbers are at 7, 9, 12 and 1. 7, 9, 12 and 1 interim numbers. Kodiak King, a 4-year-old brown gelding by Toast and Stardom out of Bassano. Raced by D. Trethford and K-Boy, Pat Kearney and Will Gordon. Second, Toast and Impact, a 4-year-old bay gelding by Toast and Stardom out of Charleston Lady, Vimbaladi Mitch Aiken. Bedouin Villa has run in third, a 4-year-old bay by Omaha out of Deborah Joy, Ryan Houston and Peter Chow. And fourth in was number 1 Balsam, who's made some ground from a long way back. A neck the winning margin, and neck by a head in a time of 1:37.31. 1:37.31, the time to the running of race number 3. Kodiak King, the winner, breaks through at start number 5. Kodiak King 240 and 140. 9 Toast and Impact 340. 12 Bedouin Villa $4. 1 Balsam ran in fourth. The Quinella $18.80.
Horses in the yard for race 5, the Summit Concepts Merchandise benchmark 78. You can take out 1, 2, 7, 11 and 15. 13 Matavai to sit further back if circumstances permit. 5th event in 10 from now. She's pretty. Few chances, serious statements drawn a great alley here. Barrier 5, it's won 3 of its past 4, including a really good win there under Hands and Heels at Mornington last start. She gets the right run again. Pariah Pearl beat Changing Colours, who ran well despite getting beaten here on Wednesday. Avery's ticking over and improving. Lover Zoo coming out of the race behind Pariah Pearl, and down the bottom Cinematic Star expected to improve a second up. It's a second up horse. I'm with the favourite. Let's get the thoughts of Mark Hunter as the jockey's mount. Our Red Morning, Cinematic Star, our Red Morning and Avebury. Avebury, Matavai, serious statement. She's pretty rich. And also Dunelli. There's Extreme Virtue, Grid Girl, Pariah Pearl, Grid Girl, Pariah. You there, Johnny? Avebury, Extreme Virtue and Serious Statement. She's pretty rich. Grid Girl, Dunelli, Matavai, Red Morning, Lover Zoo, Cinematic Star and Pariah Pearl. Pariah Pearl. Pariah Pearl, Pariah Pearl, Pariah Pearl. Avebury, Extreme Virtue, Serious Statement. Serious Statement. She's pretty rich. Grid Girl, Dunelli, Matavai, Our Red Morning, Cinematic Star, Pariah Pearl and Lover Zoo. Serious statement. She's pretty rich. Pretty rich and also Avebury. So Extreme Virtue, Serious Statement there with also Avebury and She's Pretty Rich. In company then with Dunelli, Cinematic Star and Matavai, Now Red Morning and Pariah Pearl. Pariah Pearl in company then with Grid Girl. On the track for the Summit Concepts merchandise, race number 5 due in 3 minutes. Tote favourite Serious Statement $3.90 ahead of $5.50 Extreme Virtue, $6.30 Lover Zoo, $7.70 Grid Girl and Cinematic Star at $9.10. What's happening here? What's going on? It's coming out, is it? 222, Order of Stewards. Well, thank you, sir. Now, take note, an important late scratching coming through. Number 3, Lover Zoo, is going to be taken out at 222, Order of Stewards. Late scratching number 3, Lover Zoo, at 222, Order of Stewards. Number 3 comes out. The second favourite's out here at Caulfield. Lover Zoo at 222. Order of Stewards.
Yes, Theo.
Yes, John, so a little bit of drama before the running here of the fifth. Lover Zoo, who's got her quirks, I believe. She wouldn't come from behind the grandstand from the race day stalls to the mounting enclosure. Everyone was anticipating Lover Zoo to come through into the mounting yard. Billy Egan was ready to go, standing in the middle of the yard with everybody else waiting for the horse, but Lover Zoo never got to the mounting yard. So they've taken Lover Zoo out at 2.22 order of stewards. So it was the second favourite, was $6 to $5.50 with bookmakers. So Lover Zoo number 3 is an important late scratching here, and the official time 2.22 order of stewards. So the others are at the start with the late scratching of Lover Zoo at 2.22 order of stewards, and we're within half a minute to starting time and the loading process getting underway. Avebury is the first one along with Pariah Pearl. So with that horse out, Serious Statement, tote favourite $3.50, ahead of Extreme Virtue at $5.20, Grid Girl at $6.30, Cinematic Star at $7, Pariah Pearl at $8.30, and Avebury at $8.40. Moving in. Now Grid Girl goes in. Dunelli is rideless. She's Pretty Rich is forward with Extreme Virtue. Pariah Pearl is about to come along. Last start Flemington winner. Serious Statements with Jamie Mott coming along with Our Red Morning. Matavai and also Dunelli are going to be the final two. Lover Zoo, a late withdrawal here at Caulfield. They couldn't get her from the race day stalls to the mounting yard, the pre-parade behind the grandstand here at Caulfield, and she wouldn't budge by all reports. Now the last couple to get set here as Matavai is about to join them. Dunelli has gone up rideless, jockey climbing into the gates, really a castle. Matavai is forwards. Field set. Ready at the 1400. And away they go. Avebury jumped well on the inside, is going to lead Extreme Virtue, and also She's Pretty Rich. Serious Statements about 2 lengths off them in the early strides, and Pariah Pearl dug up wider to also improve its position. She's racing around the outside to take them on. So after 300 metres, Pariah Pearl spent some chips to get there from She's Pretty Rich, Avebury. Then came Serious Statement, who's on a limb on that corner. A length and a half, Extreme Virtue and Grid Girl midfield from Our Red Morning. They were followed by Cinematic Star, Matavai and Dunelli at the end of the field. Tightly packed as Pariah Pearl slowed it off. 750 out from She's Pretty Rich. The favourite Serious Statement 3 wide. Then came Avebury fourth the inside from Extreme Virtue. A length away, Grid Girl the fence from Our Red Morning. Cinematic Star. Matavai second last. Dunelli is at the end. 500 to go. Pariah Pearl a neck in front of She's Pretty Rich, and then came Serious Statement, who's dug up a length and a quarter away. Extreme Virtue next. Avebury needs a run, trying to get off the fence, and does so from Grid Girl. And they were followed next in the field by Cinematic Star, held up. She's Pretty Rich at the 250, went to the front. Avebury chasing on the inside, then Extreme Virtue. She's Pretty Rich at the 100, joined and headed by Avebury up on the inside. Avebury kicked clear, 3/4 a length, and Avebury's won it from She's Pretty Rich. Extreme Virtue's fallen in for third, I'd say, from Grid Girl, who was flashing home. Cinematic Star, Matavai next, and then Pariah Pearl, Dunelli, Serious Statement got tired, and Our Red Morning was at the end. Avebury, Jai McNeil at 7.10 and 2.90. They switch states, and here third up from a lengthy spell. Avebury up on the inside, jumped really well, and she led it early. She's taken the trail, and the run has appeared after Pariah Pearl got tired, and Avebury's hooked back to the inside, and this mare by Savabeel out of O'Diane for Anthony and Sam Friedman has put them away with a bit of fitness under her belt. Avebury first, number 5, has won it well from She's Pretty Rich, number 9, Liam Reardon for Matthew Brown. We stand by for third. Extreme Virtue was gripping on Grid Girl out of the